People thinking about saving a life is like this grandiose act. It doesn't have to be. It can be just coming down to the blood center and taking some time to donate blood. It's life-saving. It really, really and truly is. Anna was about 2 years and 10 months old, and she'd been really sick, and I'd taken her into the doctor, I think 3 times, and each time they told me she had a viral illness and she was going to get better, and something inside me just said, no, this isn't right. Something's going on. This is more than a virus. At that point, I think the survival rates were about 85%. Which sounds great, but all I heard was there's a 15% chance we could lose her. And then that was followed up with, you know, we can probably make her better, but it's going to take 2.5 years of chemotherapy. So, and I was pregnant. I should put that in there. I was pregnant with my second, and she was due like in 4 weeks. So I was, 4 weeks away from giving birth and had a child with life-threatening illness all at the same time. She received blood and platelets before she ever received any chemotherapy. That Friday night, the night that we found out she had cancer, she was infused with blood, platelets, and then blood again. I mean, within hours. We didn't even have a final diagnosis yet, and she was already getting blood products because she was that sick. And then throughout treatment, she needed blood products again and again to keep her healthy, to keep her from bleeding, and to keep her blood counts high enough so she could continue her therapy on schedule, because if their blood counts are not high enough, they don't get chemo. With Anna's diagnosis, we were in a state of shock and denial. And then when Madeline was diagnosed, we went right past the denial and kind of went through an anger phase of, why? How could this happen again? We've paid our dues. We just finished. I mean, we didn't even have time to catch our breath or heal. It's not a comfort to have been through it once at all.
What made me sad when I was at the hospital, I had to spend the night, and my sister had to go to my grandma's, and that made me feel really sad because I was apart from my sister.
They definitely felt better and looked better after their transfusions. I remember, they were both so small. They were right around the age of 3. And, when they'd been on chemo for several weeks, they got so pale and you didn't see any color in their lips. I mean, it's incredible. They just go from, not wanting to get out of bed or even sit up for that matter to, Mommy, I want to go ride my bike. Mommy, I want to go color. Mommy, I want to go play. And it's just like this wonderful gift, because those moments when they are being a normal child, when they feel well and they have color in their skin, are what gets you through the times when they look terrible and they're throwing up and they're sick.
Did the same thing she did, jump for joy. Yeah, we were like hugging each other, and we were like, woohoo, cancer's over, woohoo.
I'm just honored that people take the time from their lives. I know life's busy, and the thought that somebody would take time from work or from their families to go and give blood is a tremendous gift. I'd want them to meet my children and see how amazing they are. And I'd want them to know that that gift is not unappreciated, that I look at them and I see how healthy they are, and I know that blood donation is a big part of the reason why they're still here. Well, I know a lot of people's reservations are because of a fear of needles. That's a big deal. My children got hundreds of needle pokes. And if my children can go through that hundreds of times, you can do it once.
And that would be the right thing to do, because it would be donating blood to people who are really sick. And if you donate blood, it will make them feel good, and it will make the other people feel good.